Hello and welcome to Google Talk. We are going to talk about creating your own Google site. That is pretty exciting. We're going to go into step two of this process. We've already started with step one, and that was just the basics, creating your site template, and now we have a place to develop. So we're going to go ahead and start from step one uh, on your Google Drive main screen. And we're going to go up to our home plate, those 9 boxes, and hit the sites icon. So let's go ahead and do that. It'll take us to a screen like this that will list all of our sites that we've developed. And you probably only have one, maybe two here. And we'll click on Google Talk Site Building 101, where we started. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this so we can talk a little bit more. Okay, so right now we have our layout of Google Talk Site Building 101, our website that we're developing here. And we're going to go through this insert drop down menu. Now, this is key for you, and I want to say that everything else here is pretty much common sense. If you've ever worked on a Word document or any Google Talk or Google Docs application, these four drop down menus you pretty well figure out on your own, although we're going to walk through them. But the number one key for us, for you to be successful in site building, would be this insert drop down menu. And if you know that, if you know how to use it, you are going to be successful. So we're going to spend some time on this. On step two, we're going to take a look at the insert drop down menu. At this time, we're going to go ahead and figure out how to insert images into our website. This step and the link step are very similar to what you would do in a Google word processing document. So if you've done this before, it's the same process. So there's some application here. But we're going to go ahead and get through it. To insert image, you just go ahead and go insert image. And it's going to ask you one of two things. Do you want to upload it from your hard drive, or do you want to use a URL address, a web address? And you might be thinking, what? A web address? I didn't know that an image had a web address. Well, it does. And most images, and I do say most, on the internet, you can get their web address. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and go to one of my favorite sites, and that is Google Images search engine. Yes, they have a search engine for images where you can upload images to find information about it, or you can type in text and try to find images about it. And so we're going to go ahead and click on Google Images. And I want to find some really cool pictures that have to do with Dr. Seuss. So I'm going to go ahead and search Dr. Seuss, and I'm looking for a cat in the hat. Now this guy's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and pull him up. So I'm going to go ahead and click on his picture. Hopefully he doesn't eat me. He looks kind of angry. And we'll go ahead and right click, and we'll get a drop down menu just like this. And we're going to go to copy image URL. So we're going to go ahead and click on copy image URL. And now I'm going to go back to my website that I'm developing. And in this box that says image URL, I'm going to right click and click on paste. And shazam, there is the picture right there. So we have our picture that we want to insert into our website. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. and then I'll hit save. And there is my image for my Google Talk Site Building 101 main homepage. Now, if you noticed, I hit save, and that's a little bit different for us Google Doc folks because this does not automatically save. You have to hit save in Google Sites to create your website. So make sure you hit the save button. Very, very different from all the other applications. So that's an important note to remember. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hit my little pencil button again. And I know how to insert an image. Now I want to insert a link. Well, let me see how I can do that. I want to insert a link having to do with something pretty cool with Dr. Seuss. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Google, and I'm going to find Dr. Seuss books. And now I have a search here. And here's a bibliography of Dr. Seuss. So I'm going to click on the URL or the HTTP web address. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come back to my website. Again, I want to insert link. And it gives me different options. I can either insert a link to a site page, a web address, an app script, but this is going to be a web address. So I'm going to go ahead and right click and hit paste. And this is going to be for more information about Dr. Seuss. And I want my user, when they click on it, for this website to come up in a new window. So not the same window that they're using, but a new window. Now I'll go ahead and hit OK. I'm going to hit save. So now, if I'm the user of this web page, I can go ahead and click on that link. And it's going to take me right to this web page. The same thing as linking in any other application of Google Docs. Now, when I'm back on this homepage, I do want to show you something that I did not go over. Go ahead and hit my little pencil bar here. And on this image, let's say I don't like the size of it. Well, I can hit small. I can make it a lot smaller. I can make it medium size. I can make it gigantic if I want to. It's totally up to me. I can make it stand in the center of the page, the right of the page, the left of the page. It's totally up to me of how I want that to be. I can increase the size by 100%. I can make it smaller. I can do whatever I want here. So you have a very easy way to edit your images here on the website. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. So again, that save button is very important. Go ahead and go to my edit button to get my menu bar here. And so we have images, we have links. Those are very important. You create a table of contents and you just play around with that. But I want to spend a lot more time on these more gadgets and this Google application. So I'm going to show you some things here that you can insert into your website. You can insert a text box. Just put some text there. Hi. Oops. here, I'll click caps locked. How are you? And I can adjust what that looks like here. I can link, I can change the color, make it extra large if I want to. It's totally up to me. So there's my little text box. Now notice it comes up shaded out, and that's okay. But when I hit save, it's going to be right there. So my little text box is right there. So I have my link, I have my image, I have my text box. We go back to my editing, insert. And I want to go through this. I said more gadgets. Let's go ahead and click on more gadgets. I can add a Google Calendar here. I can add Google News. I can do Twitter follows here. YouTube, PayPal, Google News, Google Plus Share button, Twitter. So I have different options here of different gadgets. I can add a gadget that I might know about right here by add gadget URL. I might be able to find something that I want. Let's see what's out there. So there are no gadgets for schools. How about math? No math gadgets. Let's say reading. Wait, nothing. Okay, so there's not many that you can search here. Doesn't look like we have a whole lot to search from there, so that's not too helpful for you. But here are gadgets. So we have the weather, MP3 player, fish. I'm going to add some fish here. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can choose my fish. Well, I have a blue fish. I have a orange fish. I might do red fish. Okay. And when I hit save, I have these fish. So these fish are going to be floating on my webpage. That's pretty cool. What I really want to get into is this Google option for you and spend some time with you on the different things that you can insert into your webpage. So we're going to take a step 3 here and spend time with inserting Google applications into your webpage. I think this would be the most helpful part to your website building. So I hope this was helpful. We learned how to insert an image, insert links. You can do a subpage listing. I'm going to show you that a little bit later on how to do that. Text boxes, HTML boxes. You probably won't use that a whole lot, but what's going to be the most helpful to you are these Google inserts. So let's spend some time in step 3 with inserting Google applications into your website.